we've got Garry Clark on on line number one. He belongs on line number one. Garry Clark, play-by-play voice for York Institute on the Friday Night Thunder Scoreboard Show. Good evening, Garry. How you doing?
Hey, Dennis, sorry about losing you a minute ago. We're over here in the land of the Indians. We had to send up some smoke signals to get a signal out here.
You guys had your hands full, but you got a good win on the road against a quality program.
Yeah, that was a great ball game. I was nervous as Brett Kavanaugh at his high school reunion there for a minute.
Bing! I love it. Talk about how the game went down. We didn't get much of a chance to listen to you here.
Well, Oneida got on the scoreboard first with a field goal, a 38-yard field goal. York came back, took the lead. Then York had a couple of fumbles, and they were able to stop Oneida. And actually had a pretty good night, other than the fact that they coughed it up a couple of times and gave Oneida a couple of chances. Had they been able to score on those, might have been a whole different ball game.
But it wasn't. And York gets the win. Talk about who some of the stars were for the Dragons of York Institute.
Well, they got a good night from Cole Cooper. He had almost 100 yards rushing. They had Thomas Miller. He had a little over 100 yards rushing. And they had Landrick Lefew. He had 14 tackles on the night. He had, I think, 8 unassisted and 6 assisted tackles. And plus, he's the quarterback. He had 2 touchdowns.
That's pretty good stuff. He's going to sleep good tonight, isn't he?
I hope so. We're going to need it next week.
You guys better not come away with jet lag going over at East Tennessee.
That's true. We're on the Eastern time zone. We lost an hour somewhere. I'm trying to figure out the time.
Well, it's time for you to get home. That's what time.
That's true. I agree 100%.
Talk about who York's got next week. You mentioned it there for a second, but I was busy writing something down.
Well, we got the battle of number 5 versus number 9 in this week's AP polls. It's going to be Upperman. We're going to go to Upperman to take on the Bees, and it's always tough when you go to Upperman.
Yeah, it definitely is. That's going to be one that there'll be some licks passed, won't there?
Oh yeah, it should be an interesting ball game. It's kind of contrasting styles when you look at the two.
Yeah, are they still air raid, or have they've kind of been air raid when they've had the opportunity? Are they still air raid?
Yeah, they're still that spread offense. They like to run the ball a lot more than them normal Baxter teams, but then they throw the ball a lot too. They got a good quarterback.
Well, I know that Coach Derwin Wright will have his kids ready. We're trying to get him on the phone, but it looks like it's going to be a long night there. We're having trouble getting through to him, so we'll get a chance to catch up with him at some point in time. And if not, let him know that we said congratulations. Okay.
All right, we'll sure do it, Dennis.
All right, we appreciate you, Garry. Take care. We'll talk to you next week. Okay.
See you next week.
All righty, that is Garry Clark of WDEB in Jamestown. I'm trying to read. I can't read and talk at the same time unless I'm reading what I talk, and I don't want to do that.